I think we've all been there at some point where you ask AI a question or you're relying on it for some information. It just gets it totally wrong. It can be so frustrating, especially like when it's something important. But what if there was an AI that could actually tell you when it wasn't sure about something? That's what this company, Contextual AI, is working on. It's causing like a lot of buzz in the tech world right now. So they put their AI model to the test. Um, they basically had to go head to head with like the big names, Google, OpenAI, and this benchmark that's designed to see how accurate they are with facts. It's called the FTTS benchmark. And Contextual AI's model scored 88%. Well, it's only that doesn't sound super impressive, but here's the thing. Google's latest model, Gemini 2.0, flashed and only scored 84.6%. And then OpenAI's GPT-4o got 78.8%. So, those differences might seem small at first, but when it comes to AI, like accuracy is everything. So even a few percentage points can be a really big deal. So what's contextual AI doing differently? Well, they focus on something they call groundedness.
Basically making sure that the AI sticks to the facts and it doesn't just like make stuff up. Kind of like if you had a really smart research assistant, but one that also knows when to say, hey, I'm not sure about this. Let me double check. And this groundedness comes from a technique called retrieval-augmented generation, or RAG, which isn't brand new, but contextual AI is like taking it to a whole new level. So think about it like a financial analyst not only reads reports, but also knows how to cross-reference everything and make sure their sources are reliable. That's kind of what RAG lets this AI do. It's trained on tons and tons of data, but instead of trying to memorize all of it, it learns how to find and use the most relevant information from like outside sources. And get this, it even has a built-in re-ranker, which is basically a tool that helps it figure out which sources are the most trustworthy so it can filter out stuff that might be misleading or inaccurate. Pretty smart, right? So, okay, this AI is really good with facts, but like, what does that actually mean for, businesses out there?
Let's say you're a financial analyst and you're trying to figure out how risky it would be to invest in some company. I mean, you could spend hours and hours just digging through their financial statements, news articles, all sorts of market data. Or you could use contextual AI's model. Imagine just giving it all that information and letting it do the analysis for you. It can point out important trends, anything that seems like a red flag. And it can even give you like a really grounded assessment of the overall risk, which not only saves you so much time, but it also helps you make better decisions, decisions that are more informed and objective. And this isn't just for finance either. Think about healthcare. Doctors could use this to stay updated on all the latest treatments and research, which could lead to more accurate diagnoses and better care for patients. Or in manufacturing, engineers could use it to analyze data from machines, all the sensors and stuff, and potentially catch problems before they turn into like huge expensive breakdowns. And here's what's even cooler. Contextual AI can work with more than just text.
They've added support for charts, diagrams, even structured data from places like BigQuery and Snowflake. So the AI isn't going to get tripped up by complex data formats. It can handle it all. And that gives you a way more complete picture of what's going on. Being able to work with all these different types of data is like a total game changer for businesses. It's like having an AI that can not only read a financial report, but also understand the data behind it and tell you if there are any hidden risks or opportunities. Contextual AI is really pushing the limits of what's possible with AI. And the best part is they're just getting started. They're always working on improving their model, adding new features, and making it even more capable.
What I find really interesting about all this is that contextual AI is kind of changing the way we think about AI. For a long time, we've been trying to make AI sound more human, even if that means sacrificing some accuracy. But contextual AI is saying, hey, maybe what we really need is AI that's trustworthy. It sticks to the facts and is not afraid to admit when it doesn't know something. Because think about it.
If we want AI to be really successful, it has to be trustworthy. If it's always making things up or spreading misinformation, then no one's going to trust it. And that's why this whole idea of groundedness is so important. It's not just some technical thing. It's like a whole new way of thinking about how we build and use AI. So yeah, next time you see some headline about like some amazing new AI thing, just take a second to ask yourself, is this AI actually grounded in reality? Can I trust it to give me accurate information? Because in the end, that's what really matters, right? Thanks for joining me for this deep dive into contextual AI. It's a company that's really pushing the boundaries of what AI can do. And I think it's going to be really interesting to see what they come up with next.